Hey everyone, I'm back with another Friday content video. I've arrived today at a church for a talk, to do an author talk to a lovely group of ladies who want to know all about my world as a writer. Took me ages to find it. It's like a rat run, like honestly. My sat nav was like, you have arrived. Like, pretty sure I've not arrived yet. So I had to go like round the estate again, went into a car park that was the wrong car park, and I thought, can I sneak through there? Like, does that lead to where I need to be? I could see the church roof. I'm like, I know where it is, I just cannot get to it. So I ended up having to go all the way around, and there was a little turning in, and I managed to then sneak in and find a spot. So I'm here, but I'm here early as I always am. You can see the church just behind me there, and there's a little walkway just up the back there, and then I will be doing my hour talk. So now that that's out of the way, we can have a chat basically about indie authors. I did film a video not so long ago that was supposed to go up on my YouTube channel this week. I've decided I'm having a holiday, so this is probably up after the holiday, so there's a week where you won't see any videos from me on YouTube, and then this will probably go up in place of the one that I filmed, because when I filmed it, I don't know what my mindset was like. I don't know what I was doing, basically. I just was not happy. I did an unboxing. It was all stock I was expecting, all like these here, like you can see, books here. One or two of them that I've had to kind of take out of circulation were damaged when they arrived, and filming the video, I don't know where it could put, this unexpected rage just filled me. Like, why does this always happen to indie authors, and it's not fair, and this wouldn't happen to a big famous author, and their books wouldn't arrive in this, you know. I just got in a bit of a, oh, don't know if you can hear that, but we are right under a flight path, and like it sounds as if the plane's about to land on my head. That was really loud. Anyway, so I got a little bit emotional, and I got a little bit fed up, I think, that silly little things like that keep happening to me, that I place an order for a box of 20 books for an event, and 2 or 3 of them I can't use, and then I feel like I'm constantly contacting the printers, like, it's happened again, and at some point they're going to be like, is this last having us on, or no, like, just print them right, and then ship them right and package them right, and I won't have that problem. And it was purely, I think, the packaging that was the problem, because I use a few different printers for different books, so I know which printers work best for which novels, and I needed the books quicker than normal, and I went with the other printer, which still should have, like, I've had books from them before, still should have been fine, just not my preferred first choice. And they arrived, and they were in like a brown, like an envelope, but it was like on the inside it was like a corrugated, I can't explain it. It was like a thick brown envelope anyway, that was designed clearly to pack something like, I don't know, clothing, or, you know, that kind of thing, where you sort of fold it over on the end and it sticks. It was not designed for books. There was no packaging in there. The books could move freely around, so if they were thrown in a van or in a box, or, you know, waiting to be delivered, they were obviously going to be bashed and bruised and damaged. So 1 or 2 of the pages were a little bit, well, I want to say dirty. They were like, they'd been, and that's obviously happened before it's gone in the envelope, so when they've been printed, I don't know if they've fallen on the floor or what, but 1 or 2 of them were dirty, so I complained about that. And then the other ones were, there were 2 or 3, was it 3? I think it was 3 that I had to completely take out and say, I can't use these, and I managed to salvage 1 or 2, purely because it was just the covers the way they were, so I've managed to just squidge them down, and they're fine for personal use. So for like freebies and giveaways, I'm happy with that. And then I decided that I was too ranty, and inappropriately so I tried to refilm the bits that I kind of went off on one with, and overdid that, because I corrected the bit that I kind of ranted about, and then continued to go off on yet another tangent and rant about something else. So I decided that just nobody wants that video. It's not going to be a pleasant video. It's just me basically for about 15-20 minutes just whinging about the fact that I'm an indie author and life ain't fair. So so I'm not even gonna lie, like I watched it back and I was like, what am I even doing? I'm not a whinger usually, but I want it right. You know, you pay for books and you want them to arrive in a lovely condition because you've poured your heart and soul into writing it. You've paid for them to be printed and delivered, and you expect them to arrive in a condition that you can use. And so thankfully I do have the books I need now. Nobody went without them, and I've got plenty now. I've got a box full here of all my different ones, and I always bring a selection of books to each event because you just never know who's going to want what. Are they the ladies that I'm waiting for? I feel like they might be. They also might not. They're early if they are. Other thing I wanted to talk to you about was the upcoming release of the special edition on the 1st of July. So you can pre-order that, but you have to pre-order it through my website. I've decided, because I wasn't happy with the retailing aspect of it and how much of a cut they were getting versus how much I actually earn, how much I would have to put the book up to retail price in order to make the money back and any profit at all, I decided it just wasn't worth it. So I wanted to get them printed and then have them delivered to me, and then I could check them, make sure quality wise all the printed edges were even, and you know, no errors, no issues with the colour, no issues with the visibility. So I have got some in for that, and then I'm gonna just go by whatever comes through on my website. So if you want to grab a copy of the special edition, you can do. You just have to go on the PayPal link on my website. I have not yet set a date for... Oh, there's a little Tweety bird. Oh, come back. Oh, there's a wall. I'm parked and there's a wall with some like bushes and a fence, and it just came and sat and stared at me through the window. The cutest little thing. Don't ask me what breed it was. I've no idea. I'm getting to that point in my life where I'm starting to look at birds and go, oh, a bird. Like, because I'm in my 30s, I'm like, oh, birds all of a sudden. But if it's not a pigeon or a robin or a seagull, I'm sorry, I don't know. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, To See a World and the end book for that. I am still writing, guys. A few things have gone awry, and by that I don't mean gone awry as in like it's all gone wrong. It's going great. It's just I cannot turn my head off and my hands off, and one thing talks to the other, and then before I know it, I've gone off on a tangent again, and I've created a storyline that shouldn't have been there. I've written in some character that shouldn't have been there. I've killed somebody off that shouldn't have died, and then I've got to unravel the unravelable and try and fix it all. So I've done that. I think it makes the story better, but it means unfortunately that the story is going to be a little bit longer than I had originally planned. So therefore it's not coming out just yet. I am still aiming for this year. I know we're in June, like I am pushing it. I'm pushing my luck, guys. If I don't finish it soon and get to the editing and the rewriting and the proofing and the everything else that comes with authoring, then you know, I'm probably not going to do it this year, but I am aiming to have it out and available for Christmas. So if you know anybody that's read 1, 2 and 3 and wants the 4th one, I'm hoping Christmas time, but we'll see. I don't want to rush it and for it to be subpar. Obviously I want it to be really good. I want to complete Arriette's story in a way that's satisfactory, that the readers aren't going to be like wanting more, feeling like I've missed something or wanting more out of what I've provided. I want them to finish the book and feel like it was whole and it was complete and feel like they've got everything that they could possibly have got out of the series. So that's it for today. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go and do my author talk because I do think that it is those ladies. I've got a feeling they are the ladies that I need. So I'm going to go and I'm going to just say hello and introduce myself, make sure that I'm in the right place, and then unload the car, set up the talk and crack on. So thank you so much for spending this little whingy Friday with me. It's another tiny little insight into what it's like to be an author, and do you know, not everybody has these experiences. Sometimes I think either they don't show it on social media or they are just really lucky compared to me. Like, I don't know. But if you're an author and you have constant printing and delivery issues and damage issues, just like comment and tell me, because I don't feel so alone, because it seems to happen a lot to me and I just don't know why. Anyway, yeah, I will catch you again in my next video. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really, really does help my channel to grow. It is a small channel at the minute. I know I'm a small fry, and I'm just building it up with legitimate, honest, open author content, just so you can kind of tag along on this adventure with me and see how it all goes. Bye, guys.